Hello and welcome to this edition of Goa 365's Face to Face. With me is Father Balmax Pereira. He is an environmentalist. In fact, he is a PhD in botany. But he has also, as part of his job, he's also the human side, humanity, because he's a priest also. Welcome, Father, to Goa 365. Father, Father, you've been part of this. You've been studied. You're a botanist, and plus you've got directions from Vatican on the environment, and also could you give us a general view of the environment situation in the state and around Western Ghats and all?
Well, I will begin with what Pope Francis has written to us, the encyclical Laudato Si, Mi Signor. Thanks be to God for the environment that has been given to us, and we are part of this environment. I am happy that I am alive today in this environment, and yes, around us we have a lot of situations today, yet hope is not lost because we have an environment which is taking care of us, and Laudato Si calls us that we are called to take care of our common home. So around us, I would say Goa's environment today, we are still blessed with the best environment, I would say, comparing to many other states, many other countries even. I would say Goa is blessed with the environment that we have. From the hills to the oceans, and in between we have our plains. It's a beautiful thing to live in.
Absolutely, yes, Father. I totally agree with you on that. But this we should maintain, no, Father? It's not going to remain like that.
Exactly. That is the sad part of it. The gifts that are given to us, it is our duty to take care. I think destruction आम्ही केल्ले आहा during past years, especially in the name of development. उदारगत करपाक गेले आम्ही. उदारगत गरजेची, पण ती उदारगत करता असताना we have not maintained the principle of sustainable development, and we have just destroyed the environment, and development at the cost of environment is म्हारग पडटा ते आमकां आनी म्हारग पडला हें बीन. So today's situation, just before pandemic, we were crying, we were shouting, there were environmentalists coming on the streets, writing letters to the authorities, raising their voices against the environmental degradation, and suddenly comes the pandemic, lockdown. And in lockdown I see that human activity, what we call as anthropogenic activity, especially the activity which is related to development, activity related to degeneration of environment stopped. And that was the time when environment started gaining. जायते जे पिड्ड्यार जाल्ले ते परतून जाता अशें दिसलें. ग्रीनरी परतून येताली, मागीर जनवरांय हुशाल जाल्लीं, butterflies could be seen, birds can be seen in our verandas, in our gardens. Slowly there was regeneration, from degeneration to regeneration, and that is why I am saying pandemic has been a blessing, so to say. At the beginning of it, when the pandemic started, it was a beneficial thing for the environment. It was regenerating itself, and of course environment does not need us for its regeneration, but environment needs us that we do not degenerate it and allow it to regenerate on by itself.
Okay, but what about the general situation? You can say about the environment in Goa and around. What is where are we scientifically speaking and socially speaking presently?
Yeah, right now I would say we are in a sad state. Sad state म्हणटा कित्याक being a pandemic situation, आमकां lockdown and stay at home हे बीन करपाक सुसेगाद करपाक मेळपाक जाय आसलें, आनीक surely it was benefiting the environment, but suddenly today, irrespective of the pandemic and the spiking cases, it is said that we have to come on the streets. We have to come out and shout at the top of our voices, giving a call to our government, giving a call to the general public, giving a call to the industrialists to please take care of this common home. It belongs to all of us. And in socially, politically, environmentally, Maka dista we are in a sad state.
But
More
also
because
one issue.
during this period,
You go on further. Now what I was saying is like during this period about the Made also the issue walking on the street maka suddenly ends. Now Made is a big issue and everybody says we're doing, but ultimately Karnataka is going to go ahead with what it wants to do and we are going to be in trouble. So that is going to affect the environment now further.
Yes. If I make this statement, I presume that I will not be considered as anti-government or anti-development or anti-someone or anti-this one. I am not anti-anyone. I am for my Goa. I am for my state. I am for this environment. And as an environmentalist, as an Goan, and as a human being, I say directly, I would like to say Goa government has failed to take care of our environment, and I'm not afraid to say this. Goa government has failed miserably to take care of our environment, to take care of our environmental gifts je dille aha, and the beauty that I've spoken at the beginning, that is being lost, and government is not being responsible. Government needs to do more. For example, the reference that you are making, River Madei, we have been fighting for this battle for a long time. Even the previous government, this government and the next government also might have to fight. But who is at loss today? Although we have presented our cases beautifully and we were sure that we are going to win this case, and we are going to win the Madei battle, finally we find ourselves on the losing side. How come? Why? What went wrong? Who is responsible for this? And when the neighboring state is taking all the benefits, and that also by not following the rules properly. We have the rules. Our country is ruled by a law. We are ruled by a constitution. But the constitutional laws are being, they are not being respected. Somewhere something is going wrong, and suddenly we see that our government is only talking, but whatever is being talked is not seen in actuality.
On the ground.
आमची Madei सांबाळटले राखतले तांकां करपाक दिवपाना, डायवर्ट करपाक दिवपाना, त्या वाटेन वचून चोय डायवर्ट केले. आमची बोवाळ आयकूंक येना, आमचे कायदे बीन धरना, आनीक लॉस. Yes, it is going to be a big loss. Right now we are in the monsoon season.
Correct.
Once the monsoon season gets over and we go towards the summer, that is the time we will realize that because of this diversion that has been allowed, whatever it might be, कोर्टान घडये उमकेच सांगला इतलेंच काडपाक जाता, permission दिले तांकां, but it is going to have a big impact on our river Madei, Mandovi. It is going to have a big impact on our biodiversity, especially I can say the entire biodiversity that is from the upstream till downstream. Even it is going to affect the marine life. The fresh water that is required for our Mandovi to remain alive is being diverted. So I'm saying yes, government has to do more.
Okay. What about Mole? Now there's a lot of talk about Mole, that the trees are going to be cut in the sanctuary, and even for tourism. See, Father, tumi kide mondle, and I absolutely agree that Goa is blessed आमकां एनवायरमेंट आसा, ग्रीन आसा, बीचीस आसा, हें आसा तें आसा. बट अशें चलत जाल्यार लायक मोले लायक दॅट सुपर हायवे आनी मागीर दॅट 4 लेन रोड हें तें मागीर ते एकदां ती ग्रीनरी गेली जाल्यार म्हणजे गोंयची कितें गोवा बिकम्स लायक एनी अदर प्लेस. That USP,
Yeah, Glenn,
this is
I
what,
would
not
say,
my word, this is what the tourism is saying.
Yeah, I would say it is much beyond that. It is not
Okay.
just about cutting trees, and it is not just about some 3 developmental projects that are coming through Mole.
Okay.
And maka dista we need to talk lot more about this issue. We are not
Okay.
talking about this. It is only being passed on the WhatsApp groups. Only
Okay.
some groups which are active. There is lot of I would say a noise or lot
Okay.
of talk, lot of concern being made on the WhatsApp groups, and practically it has not yet gone to the people. People are not talking about it still.
They don't know, Father,
the news,
how they'll talk.
Yes, it is not being carried in the news also. The print media as well as the electronic media, it is not being given the sufficient coverage. आता ह्या दिसांनी द न्यूज चलता तकली पिड्ड्यार जाता आयकून. somewhere somehow थिंगा सुशांत, रिया, कंगना, अरे आनीक people look to be so interested in this news. What happened to Riya? What happened to Kangana? And who killed this one? Who killed that one? Something that is going on right now is practically going to finish all of us. Nobody seems to be bothered. Very few people are making noise. No, ते आमचे आतां गोंयचे काय बरें कांतार चल्ला, म्हाका कित्याक पडला. All of us or most of us seem to be with that attitude, म्हाका कित्याक पडला. And दुसरे वाटेन there are people who know and yet they are silent. तोंड उगडपाक भिता थोडे, अजून थोड्यांचे स्टेटमेंट्स भायर सरना, अजून थोडे रावतात दुसऱ्यांक, that somebody else will do, the activists will do, the environmentalists will do, and this group and that group will do. We have so many groups, and even there is an attempt to divide these groups. एका ग्रुपाक दुसऱ्याच्या ग्रुपाचेर हें केलं, divide and rule is being followed. Okay, but coming to the problem as such, what I was saying is it is not just cutting of the trees. The 3 projects that are being proposed. Pahile swatir, first thing that I start thinking is economics. Okay, I am not an economist, I am a priest, but I understand that economics is something that we need to take care. Exactly. And when I am teaching my students about environment, eco, there are 2 things that we need to consider. Eco means home, or eco, home, common home. So ecology is study of the environment. हिंगा सगळे science आणि येतले कितें कितें आहा, कितें कितें ना, आमचे water, land, air, हे सगळे येतले in ecology. जाल्यार दुसरे वाटेन हा economics. So economics is very important, ecology is important, and ecology and economics have to go hand in hand. And that is development. I would say, in short, what is development? Ecology and economics, when they go hand in hand, that is the correct development. If it is only economics, that is, we are only talking about money and profit, and we are not bothered about ecology, then this is not development. This is a destructive development. At the same time, if we are talking only about ecology and we are not bothered about economics, then once again we are just becoming so-called as naturalists, and that also is not a correct conservation. So one side there is conservation, then there is, and other side there is development. So conservation and development has to go hand in hand. Ecology and economics has to go hand in hand. So that is why I was saying I like to talk about.
We'll just let me interrupt you. We'll go into a short break, 15 minutes. Okay. We are going into a short break now. Keep watching. Welcome back. You're talking about ecology and economics. Yes, please continue.
So I was referring to economics, that we need profits, we need development.
Correct.
And without development, we cannot remain static. We are dynamic people. and that dynamism has to be shown in the development. So my question, the question that comes to me, the 3 projects that are being proposed through Moling, that is the Western Ghats, Sahyadris, it is a bio hotspot declared by, not by me and by you.
UNESCO,
The UNESCO itself has declared that this is a biodiversity hotspot, and the geologist will tell us that Sahyadris or the Western Ghat is older than the Himalayas itself. This is what is being
Yes.
told.
Yes.
So if that is the case, if we are developing, then the economically my question is, जे developmental projects आहात ते हुंच्या पैशांचे जातले. From where are we going to spend? Is it not the money that has been paid by you and me as a taxpayer? It
Absolutely.
is our money.
Yes.
If it is our money, government is not the owner of our money. Government is the caretaker of our money. And as caretaker of our money, when our money is being used, it cannot be done without asking us, without
Fair
consulting
enough.
us.
Fair point, Father. Fair point. Absolutely.
More so when it is environmental laws. Environmental laws cannot be changed without public participation.
Very
There
good.
are ordinances that government comes out and constitutionally government has some rights to come out with ordinances and some rules without even asking us if it is the need of the hour. But environmental laws cannot be changed without asking us. Environmental decisions cannot be taken without consulting the people. So if the money, economically I am saying, the money that will be used for these projects is our money, and if our money is being used for these projects, we don't know why it is being used, we have not been asked, and we have not say go ahead.
Okay.
So this is my
Okay.
first point.
Okay.
Then I'm coming to the environmental destruction. Okay, if we are talking about development, then there cannot be development without environmental degradation. I'm saying degradation.
Okay. Okay, Father.
सो जरी तर आमी कितें उदरगत कोत्ता जाल्यार अरे कातोरपाक जाय तें कातोरपाक जाय, कुशीन काडपाक जाय तें कुशीन काडपाक जाय, इल्लें लुकसाण जावपाक जाय तें लुकसाण जावपाक जाय. Environmental degradation is part of the development.
Within
But-
limits, but within limits.
Yes, within limits. So when the degradation, and what is it that we are losing in this, and what is it
Okay.
that we are gaining?
Okay.
So what is it that we are losing means, first of all, environmentally, what is it that we are losing? Without
Okay.
going into details, if we say something as easy as that we are going to lose the biodiversity hotspot, it is cut into 3 projects, and the 3 projects cutting through the Molle forest. So it is not just plants. It is not इतली झाडां कातरले आमी ती झाडां वता आनी थिंगा दुसरे कडेन रोयता. Compensatory foresting, okay, बरें, fine. Compensatory compensate कितलो करपाचो आहा तूं? Is it only plants? And if these plants मदेंच आमचो honorable CM आमकां सांगलेलें that these plants will be planted somewhere in Karnataka.
Karnataka. Yes.
You are losing my property, you are losing my plant, and you are giving this plant that are giving oxygen to somewhere else, and you are saying that this is compensatory in what way?
But what else? What is the danger of these projects?
Okay, the
as
simple
an
thing,
environmentalist?
is आमची झाडां जी आहा ती दोंगरार आहा, तिंगा माती आहा, and when when we are talking about plants and when we are talking about the mountains, these mountains called as the Western Ghats are not without plants, and these plants are not without the mountain, that is the soil. The soil
Okay.
and the plants are interdependent.
Okay.
If we are going to lose the plants, that means the roots are going to die, the roots that are holding that such a big mountain in place, there will be erosion.
Okay.
And landslides,
Absolutely.
Satulyo.
Yes.
So the landslides and the EIA that has been presented to us is talking nothing about this, and that is
Okay,
very criminal
okay.
according to me.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
EIA
Yes.
that has been presented to us, some agency, of course it is a scientific agency, all respect to them, the scientists, but you just look into the way the EIA has been carried out. One of the statement that is given by them is that there are no plants, it is dried, only few plants.
Okay,
check
Father, let's
when
go
it
to
was
the
done.
EIA a little later. Could you elaborate on this interdependency of the plants, the trees, the roots, and the mountain, and what danger? Because we have been seeing landslides all over the place, even from Belgaum to Goa, in Kulu, Manali. We've been seeing major. So what about that? Especially Kasturaranjan and Madhav Gadvi, they've been talking about this. What happened in Kerala.
Yes.
So could you elaborate on that?
I'm talking about the interdependency of the plants and the mountain itself. I'm talking
Oh.
about the interdependency of the animals,
sorry.
the microorganisms which we don't even see. All these things are interdependent. So it is not just about trees. That is why I'm saying it is not just about trees. आमचा दूधसागर आहा येद्दो व्हडलो. Once we lose these plants, येद्दो व्हडलो number सांगलेलो आहा plantaंचो, and it is done as if this number is nothing. For us, it is a big number. It is a big number, and with that big number, we are going to lose lot of quality of that soil. The carrying capacity, the उदक धरपाची जी आमकां हे आहा capacity आहा आमच्या माउंटेनाची ती लूज जातली. We are getting water today from these western Ghats. आमकां दूधसागर व्हांवता. Although पावस काबार जालो तरी पूण दूधसागर व्हांवता कित्याक? Because there are springs that are coming up and the mountain has stored this water. आता पावसान जे पडटा हे उदक सगळें सांबाळलेलें आहा ह्या माउंटेनान. आमचो दोंगर आहा तो सांबाळटा. तेंच उदक मागीर झाडां उजार करतलीं, तेंच उदक जे दोंगरान सांबाळलेलें आहा तें जनवरां उजार करतलीं, तेंच उदक व्हांवून आमकांय येतलें, आमच्यो नदी बुडटल्यो. सो जरी तर आमी झाडां कातरता जाल्यार what are the plans to hold this mountain? It is going to be a big issue, and sadly we will have to see Dudhsagar only on the photographs that we have taken till today. दोळ्यान दुकां येवपाची जाता चितीत जाल्यार तें that I'm going to lose this Dudhsagar and I have to see the Dudhsagar only on the photographs and the videos, some videos that we have made. तेज्या भायर हो Dudhsagar आमकां पळोवंक मेळपाना. They might say that we are not cutting the Dudhsagar, but Dudhsagar is not where it flows. Dudhsagar comes from the entire mountain. The springs that are on the top, they are all connected. Dudhsagar म्हणटा तो फकत एक पायपांतल्यान सावन भायर सरना. And by bringing up these projects which are shown to be the development and for our benefits, I'm saying they are shown to be for our benefits. I don't believe it is for my benefit.
Just let me bring it to little. There's a lot of allegations are there. खूब allegation लोग करता कित्याक ते वास्को कोलाक लागोन आनी project केला कितें any truth, and Vasco as it is quite pollution as a problem as a hub. So कितें तेजेर कितें you can shed some light on this if there is a connection or there is no connection, whatever.
हांव सद्याक आतां चिकाली सान उलयतां.
Yeah.
Okay, चिकाली सान आहा. आनी आतां during this pandemic we have seen how the cases have spiked up and deaths in Goa. तुमीच हे केल्लें report केल्लें that nearly 45% deaths in Goa are from Vasco area.
Yes.
45%. Secondly, if you go through the media reports जो येता तितूंतल्यान तुमीच म्हणटा that the deaths are comorbid. They are not direct COVID deaths. बरेचशें उतर बरयल्लें आसता थिंगा comorbid deaths. I read every day comorbid death. What is that comorbid? Comorbid म्हळ्यार आनीक दुसरें दुयेंस आहा त्या पासत तो कोविडान मेला. Recovery rate high आहा, very good. We are happy that recovery rate is good, and our doctors and our nurses and our health workers have done really a great job to save many of our people. But they could not save some of our people who had these comorbid diseases. Comorbid diseases hunchi ती आमकां सांगलो ना, but if you go, म्हाका this is my understanding, if you go and see which were the comorbid diseases, you are surely going to see that they are respiratory diseases.
Most of them at least, yes.
Yes, although it is not told to us in the media or the reports are not given, it is only said comorbid. I am 100% sure that it is most of them or almost all of them are connected to respiratory diseases. And respiratory diseases कित्याक? Why only in Vasco? आख्या गोंयचे लोक आहा ते सगळे बरे जाता, वास्कोचे लोक मरता कित्याक? Because of coal. And I'm not afraid to say, although I have not done the study as such, but I can say, make a study and see that you will find that it is related to coal.
All these pulmonary edema, respiratory, lung issues, pneumonia, all this is related to coal, म्हणटा father?
हांव म्हणटलोच, हय. कित्याक कोलाचे येयल्याक, otherwise you go back and you do the investigation and see. ही दुयेंसां केन्नासान सुरू जाल्लीं आहा, this pulmonary diseases, respiratory diseases in Vasco केन्नासान start जाल्लीं आहा. If they have the records, I don't know. हांव just म्हणटा हें, पूण I am sure that coal is one of the most dangerous thing that has happened in Vasco.
No, they want to cover that coal thing now, that dome कितें करूंक जाता. Anything will be of any use, or just I don't know. What do you feel on that?
तो डोम येता तेन्ना दिसती पडटलो, आनी डोम केन्ना जातलो तो खबर ना, बट डोम येवचे पयलीं कोल कित्याक केलो? Why this import of coal has been done without doing the domes? Maybe dome केल्लो जाल्यार तो dust भायर वचना आहलो, because the dust in simple calculations 5 kilometers is the minimum, but then it can be carried away even up to 15 kilometers
because of the breeze.
Yes. Anik, now the coal is being emptied at Vasco MPT. You go and check in Donapaul the houses. Go and check in Donapaul, that you will find that coal has travelled up to Donapaul. कितले किलोमीटर आहा तें exactly नको, but over the seas it has travelled even up to Donapaul. जाल्यार वास्को आमचें धाकटेंशें शार जें थिंगा एमटी केलां तें आमी सगळे थिंगा हें घेवन मशिनां घेवन मेजपाक वचना कितलो कोल भायर सरता तो, but coal has travelled to entire Vasco, धाकटी area within 5 kilometers, 6-7 kilometers, and see the cases, the death cases, which places it is.
Okay.
So I would say somebody should do an investigation. Somebody should do a study on this, that coal is affecting this so-called as comorbid deaths.
Okay, Father, we have run out of time, Father. It's been very nice talking to you, and we will surely repeat this. Thank you, Father. Thank you very much. This has been interesting because the connection with coal, corona, everything, the environment, it's integral. So it's very interesting. Thanks, Father. And thanks for watching Goa 365.